Also new this morning, the stock market has been rising. Americans have more money in stocks than ever before. Economists are warning that could be a problem, and then a market downturn could hit Americans harder than ever before. CNN's Matt Egan looking into this one for us this morning. What are you seeing, Matt?
Well, Kate, this is a double-edged sword, right? When markets are booming, like they have been, market rallies can really be a very good thing for the economy, right? Each record high can inspire confidence, get people to spend more money, right? Go out to dinner, buy a car, take a vacation. Of course, the problem is that it really does cut both ways because they're also exposed to potential market meltdowns that have happened in the past. And these really are historic levels of exposure. If you look at stock holdings, direct and indirect, like through 401ks and retirement plans, stocks make up 45% of household finances, right? Almost half. That's the most on record that goes back to the 1950s. And when you look at the trend here, you can see how this is really increased in terms of how much of people's portfolios stocks take up. Look at this. If you go back to 1980, it was just 13%. Today, it's 45%. Now, one thing I would note, though, is that this doesn't cut equally, right? The top 10% of households actually own 87% of the stocks, but still, the higher income households, those are the ones that are really keeping this economy afloat. And if there's a market reversal, a downturn, well, they could stop spending. And I think that this really does underscore why it was so critical that that market meltdown that we saw in March and in April over the president's tariffs stopped, right? If it didn't, it could have caused a self-fulfilling prophecy, actually causing a recession. Of course, the president blinked on those tariffs. He paused them for a period of time, and the market's really been off like a rocket ship ever since then. The S&P 500 has gained $15 trillion in value just since April 8th. A stunning figure. I think the bottom line is, Kate, you and I often talk about how the market is not the real economy, but I do think that this record high exposure shows that the market does have a significant influence on the economy, for better or worse.
It's a really good point. Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Kate.